Entrepreneurs, business owners, what's going on? This is Dre, like the doctor, owner and creative director of Design to Conquer. Design to Conquer is an affirmation. I am, you are, we are designed to conquer. And what I do is work with entrepreneurs and business owners to help them elevate, grow, and outperform their competition online. I provide numerous services such as web design, email marketing, social media management, just to make sure that my clients have the best advantage possible to conquer their industry. But today, I'm going to be spending some time talking about a newfound topic that I am deeply invested in, which is grants. In 2024, I won my first grant for $25,000. That's right, 25,000. That was through the HoneyBook Breakthrough Grant opportunity. I was super excited to win. I was the only African American man of 10 finalists to actually win. So it was very honoring and very uplifting to be a part of that opportunity. And since that day, I went out and found grant opportunities for myself. I put together a huge list of grants. And then I eventually had the eureka moment like, hey, look, this can serve other people than just myself. So I started offering it to other entrepreneurs in 2024. In 2025, I used that same grant that I was providing, the same grant list, and I won my second grant for $5,000. And so during the 2025 year, I spent time developing and listening to the feedback of the entrepreneurs within the community to figure out how to improve it. And so in 2026, I launched the Grant Hub, which is a database and desktop dashboard rather that organizes and works as a streamlined process. So we got rid of the Google sheet that we were using and updated and elevated it so that entrepreneurs got way more than just grants. What it offers is our biggest attraction, Cam, the AI grant guru writer, who helps you in your business write attractive grant winning proposals. She goes through, asks you some questions to make sure that she understands what your business does, who it works with, so on and so forth, so that she can provide you with the best outcomes and the best answers possible. So we also provide resources like over 100 useful AI tools to make your professional online presence better. We have, as well as resources and discounts for things like hosting, email marketing, and a slew of other things. And today I just want to go through and show you what the Grant Hub actually looks like. And here it is. This is the 2026 Grant Hub. I find that it's super important and super helpful to have the mentality and the mind frame. So the first thing you'll see here are some tips. You want to start early. You want to be able to look through this Grant Hub and start to get an idea of applications that you want to apply for before the deadlines. You also want to tailor each application. This shouldn't be a copy and paste, right? Because if you're just copying and pasting the same answers, you may not get the best results. Third, you want to do is follow up. Make sure that you're checking on pending applications, seeing the deadlines, figuring out when the grantor, will be providing updates on deadlines and next stages. And last but not least, you want to learn from rejection. You want to ask whether or not you did something wrong, how you can improve. So that way, you as well as Cam can implement those changes and make sure that the next time you apply, that it hits all of those notes. It's also super important to do research. Each one of these grant opportunities is unique. So that means that you need to learn about who the grantor is, what they're about, and you make sure that you tailor your responses to what they are after. And with that being said, we're going to dive right into the Grant Hub. As you see, we're here in March. March here at the bottom has 59 grant opportunities for over $3 million. We're almost at $4 million and we're about halfway through March. That's incredible. So one of the best features we have here is the filter. Once you click the three dots here, I'll just go over. Each month is listed throughout the year. So if you once you get access in March, you have it for the rest of the year. Here's what April looks like. So April has over $1 million worth of grant opportunities. May has 13,000. June 7,000. We have 150,000 for July, and we haven't received any information on August yet. But to say the least, from March until July, you have over $5 million worth of grant opportunities at your disposal to start applying. So that's just a quick overview of how we separate each month. But then you also see here we have the URLs, the deadlines or the dates, the amounts, as well as the industry, any notes that we need to leave, as well as just the name of the grant. These are helpful tools so that you can track and say, hey, look, I applied for the skip $10,000 grant that was due on March 5th. It's for $10,000, so on and so forth. The industry is very helpful because this allows you to find which opportunities apply for you. If you're a nonprofit, you can easily see these are the opportunities that are geared towards nonprofits. As you scroll down, you can click load more and continue to get options. So if we scroll back up, here at the top, you have different filters. We're in March, but we can go and highlight each one of the other months as well. So up until now, today, we have found over $16 million in grant funds. $16 million have already been accumulated. So if we again go all the way up to July, since we have that, that's $18 million in grant funds. Just wanted to highlight that. And that's another way that you can easily update and utilize this grant hub. Another filter that you can also use is the industry. You highlight the industry that pertains to you. If you're a woman-owned business, you just simply click woman-owned business, and this will give you all of the opportunities exclusively for your industry. Again, notes let you know, hey, look, this grant opportunity that is for $10 million has a $15 fee. But also here on the left hand side, you see it still is showing all of the opportunities. What we want to do is only go through and show the month of March. And in that way, just like that, you see what opportunities you have. So that is the grant opportunities in a nutshell. It's super straightforward, super easy to use, and it saves you even more time. And how this works is right now we're on the 15th. Let's say you wanted to apply to this grant. You literally just click it and it automatically loads up the opportunity, allowing you to go in and start applying right away. Now, if we go a little further down, as I mentioned, we have the AI grant writer. Once you click that, you'll have access to our AI grant writer, and this is what it looks like. You can go in and ask and talk to Cam about help with filling out an application for your grant. The smartest way to utilize this is by providing her with as much information about yourself and your business as possible. So you want to spend some time just populating Cam with the information about yourself and your business so that she can provide tailored responses to these grant opportunities. There are a few set questions that you can ask her to do. Show me how to align my brand story. How do I find grants that match my companies? Right, so on and so forth. And these give you the ability, again, to save time. Time is one of the most precious commodities and resources that we have. It's the only kind of currency that is non-refundable. You can never get your time back. So you have to spend it wisely. You have to spend your time wisely. You don't want to waste time. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money. You can waste money and get money back. You cannot waste time and ever get it back. That's super important to start establishing in your mind. If we go back to the Grant Hub, we also have resources for hosting your website, as well as Honeybooks, which offers a streamlined opportunity from sending out proposals, receiving payments, doing lead forms, as well as free email marketing services to help you curate stories and navigate your online presence with your audience. You'll briefly also see a little bit more about me, my company, and what we do here, as well as the highlights from when I won each of my grants. We also have more AI opportunities and support here, as well as a brief walkthrough of how to use this grant opportunity. That's super simple, super straightforward. I'm not going to take up too much time. I just wanted to literally go through and show you guys how this works. It is super effective. Every entrepreneur that has joined has told me how much time they've been able to save. They let me know that Cam, the guru grant writer, has been a phenomenal help with structuring their applications and saving them again time, giving them more confidence in the ability to feel positive that they can win these grants. Feel free to visit our website at designtoconquer.com/grant hub, which is below. And this will give you access to the grant hub. If we go in right here, I'll give you a quick look at it so you can see. So here is the grant hub sign in process, sign in page. So here you'll basically get an overview of what we provide, our services, as well as the information about me and how this works. It's pretty straightforward. Again, if you want to just get access, it'll take you straight down here. You pay 25 cents a day for a total of $91.25. But if you watch this video to this point, you can get 20% off by entering the code GRANT20. That's GRANT, the number two, number zero. And you'll get 20% off at checkout. Thank you so much for watching. And please make sure that contact me if you need help and assistance. Make sure you conquer your industry. Have a great day.